So first up is the obligatory disclaimer. And that'll be on the screen for about 10 seconds. If you want to read the whole thing, pause the video. Yes, these are things we have to do. Disclaimers to keep everybody happy. Okay. Okay, so next on the screen is the profit loss I just had from Friday. I showed it Friday, but I'm going to show it again here because the market's been on fire. Nice, right? And that's just one position that I have that I made really good money on. Then I'm going to show you a position I'm still holding. And this is a small position of 6 short on the E-micro S&P 500 futures. I'm up $202, and I have a limit order, as you can see, sitting there ready to close off if necessary. I might actually cancel that and move it a little bit lower. We're looking at the weekly chart here, and I think that just look at this, guys and gals. There is more to come on this. I don't think this is over yet. So this is a weekly chart, like I said, but on the daily chart, which we'll look at here in a little bit, I'll switch over to the ES. We might get a little bounce off the daily, but I think on the weekly chart, there's more to come here. We'll see how far it comes down, but I wouldn't be surprised to see 4,500. Could happen, even lower. On that daily chart, when we'll switch to it, we'll look at that. Now, I've had a subscriber tell me in the comment section they made like over $20,000. Okay, and they're obviously they're a good trader. I think they used options to do the trading. Okay, and to pull down the profit on several different products, and that's great. That does my heart good to hear these things. Okay, but they also watch my video content, and so even though I'm sure they're a very experienced trader, they do watch my video content, and it helps them make trades. Okay, that's the way it works. And I also have premium members, and you can see on the screen in front of you the premium membership for $5.95. As I've been saying the last few days, I can't give it away any cheaper, guys and gals. $5.95 is as cheap as it gets. You got people out there who put out videos every day on YouTube and say or at least imply that they're market gurus and they tell you how to trade. But if they're such gurus and they believe what they're saying, then how come they never show any trades? How come they never show any positions like you just saw me show? And yes, I've showed losses before, that I've incurred some losses, and I've showed it on this channel. It happens from time to time. But they never show any of their positions and never show their profit loss. So I have to question, if they really believe in what they're saying, why wouldn't they at least prove it? Show us some evidence. But see, on this channel, I keep it real. And I made the price for the premium membership $5.95, so just about anybody could afford it. Okay, so take advantage of while you can, because it can't get much cheaper than that. Okay, I've had premium members just last week on Friday, which was a half day. I know several of them made probably tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, they may have different account sizes than some of you that are watching this video, but even some of the smaller account sizes probably made at least a few hundred or $1,000 or more. I mean, you just saw even me with very small positions, I pulled down $2,000. Right, I got an $1,800 trade that I just showed, plus another $200 sitting that you just saw. So take advantage of the $5.95, because like I said, I can't give it away. This is as cheap as it gets. Okay, it's a monthly subscription, so you're getting a whole month's worth of videos that I only show premium members. I put out trade alerts from time to time if I think there's a really good trade. And it's very likely I'm going to put out a trade alert on one of the following products to my premium members. It might be the S&P 500, because I cover that. It might be crude oil, which absolutely tanked. It might be on gold, which I think there's going to be a potential trade on that. It might be in wheat. Okay, I also cover natural gas. Okay, so if you want access to those products and the potential trade alerts, pay for the $5.95. Like I said, it doesn't get any cheaper than that, guys. Okay, let's get back to the video. And we're going to take a look at the ES. So let me switch over to the ES here. Okay. Let's switch over to the daily. Okay, obviously everybody by now, at least most people realize by now, we had 139.75 range candlestick, almost all of it's down. Do I think we'll get to this 45.90? I mean 45.19? Yeah, I think it's highly probable. Okay, yeah, we might get a bounce here, guys, some kind of little bounce and whatever. But this ain't over. Will the market completely recover this candlestick in one day? Probably not. I don't think it's going to happen in one day. That's going to be a pretty difficult task. Though, crazier things have happened. But I don't think you're going to recover this in one day. It could happen in a multitude of days, and go up and do one of those things. Okay? But in the short term, and I've said this before when we were back over here, I said we're not going to get to the all-time high anytime soon. I didn't say it wouldn't happen, just said it won't happen soon. And I think the same thing here. It's going to be a while. And this candlestick, guys and gals, just so we're clear, is bigger than any candlestick during the September-October quarterly expiration. It's bigger than all of them. And some of my subscribers accurately pointed out that Friday was only a half day, and we had almost 2 million contracts traded. In other words, if it had been a full day, it would have been huge. It already was huge for a half a day because the market, I think, closed at 12 or somewhere around there, my time. So the MACD widening and going down. I mean, this is it. Like I said, we might get a little bounce here. We might get some green days or some small candlesticks or whatever, but then I think it's going to continue to do the old tanky. I think 45.19 is very plausible, and I think we might even break below it. I said last week that we were going to come down to 4,600. We obviously got there, and I think it's going to continue to go down. Again, it may not happen all at once, but guys, we had a significant event to the downside in crude oil. We had a significant event to the downside in the S&P 500. Okay, all happened on basically when people aren't paying attention because of a holiday weekend, right? Yeah. But on this channel, we're all about profiting on opportunities. Short, long makes no difference. Okay, plenty of both premium members, especially the premium members, are making some really good money. A lot of those guys and gals trade the hourly chart. They obviously consult the daily chart and the weekly chart, and they do all that. They watch my premium content, and you saw at the beginning of the video, yeah, I put the disclaimer out. I don't tell them what to make, specifically what trades to make. They do their own thing, but they utilize my videos, and it's part of their trading, right? They participate in the Discord server, so when you become a member, you get the Discord server link and you can join. Okay, so let's go look at the monthly, and then we'll swing back to the weekly one more time. I talked about this on Friday, but I'm going to say it again here. On the big picture, this ain't nothing. There's a little drop in a bucket. Friday was nothing. A little dinky candlestick up here. Yeah, it kind of looks like an evening star, and we'll know more going into December, which is coming up quickly now, right? As I do this video today, right now, today is the 27th, so there's only three days left of this month. But I get this distinct feeling that the monthly candlestick for December is going to start at the bottom of this one. And if it continues down and doesn't get a strong rebound going up, let's say December is red, that's going to make that thing right there an evening star. I mean, practically. It quite isn't, but it's close enough. Okay? Because I can already tell by the way its action is in its body compared to the previous candlestick. It technically doesn't qualify as an evening star, but it's close enough to at the moment. And I think December is going to be a red candlestick to start out. We'll see where it goes by the end of the month for December, because things can change dramatically. But we got divergence signals here on the monthly. I mean, any 5-year-old can see things are going that way. The MACD is still showing strength, but it is narrowing a little bit. So on the big picture, guys, monthly time frame, I don't see anything that's super urgent at the moment, but the indicators are strongly suggesting that we are going to get a price decline. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Let's go take a look at that weekly one more time, because that, of all the charts, guys, that has my attention, guys and gals, it's this weekly chart. That is a significant event. 4203 is the 50-week moving average. Okay? And yeah, we have divergence signals going on. That's pretty obvious. We have a rollover on the SMI. The MACD just on the weekly just looking flat. So, yeah, it's not really giving us a good strong signal that, something's up. But, and we'll just have to wait to see. Even if I kind of give it a little extra push here, it's still just kind of sitting there. And this really is kind of the indicator you really want to watch. But on the weekly, it tends to do that. You can just tell on the weekly it doesn't really, right? It's not let's, it's only when you get these big, huge events. Okay? Look, we got back here for the old pandemic. Then the MACD showed up huge. Okay? So we'll keep an eye on this, but this is shaping up to be something potentially very significant. On the weekly chart shows it, that it could be significant. And I say could be. Okay? But right now as it stands, looking at the charts, that monthly chart, December looks like, for sure in the beginning, well, high degree of certainty in the beginning, the first week anyway of December is going to be a red. And that's going to give an evening star. And for all those technical traders and technical bots, the bots that do all the trading, that could influence the bots, the algos. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Now, for the premium members, I'm going to talk with them, through video primarily, but I might chime in occasionally in the Discord server. Okay, I like to reserve the Discord server for the premium members to do their own thing and communicate with each other. It's really great. The community's growing. It's awesome. Okay, but I'm going to communicate with them and talk about the hourly chart. So you're not going to get that here. Okay, again, join for $5.95. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, publicly for everybody who's watching this video, okay, you know what I think monthly, weekly, and daily. Prices are going to go down. But if you want to fine-tune entry and exit, though I don't tell them entry and exit. I don't give them specific entry and exit. Okay, I don't do that. I tell them what I think is going to happen on the hourly chart and how I might trade it. And then they go do their own thing. Right? They use that paper trade educational video to go do their own thing. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, but clearly they're at least using the videos that I put out in part to help them make trades. I'm not saying that everything they only get my videos and they only make trades based on my video. No. They put in their due diligence. Okay? So if you want to communicate with them on the Discord server, some of them might be willing to communicate with you. Maybe not. I can't speak on their behalf, but they might. And it's just good to be part of the community. Okay? And some of them are willing to share, and that's a great thing. Okay? So I don't know what you're waiting for out there, guys and gals. The $5.95 is a steal. Take advantage of it. Okay? As I already showed on this channel, my profit for the last few days and more to come, it's going to happen. I'm positive I'm going to make more money. Positive profit is coming. And I know it will. Okay? And as I said in the Friday, the video I put out Friday for the S&P 500, just like this one that I'm putting out now here on Saturday as a preview for the week coming up. I had one subscriber tell me they made tens of thousands of dollars last Friday, or they might have had some positions that were more swing trades or whatever, but they obviously took some profit off the table. They made tens of thousands of dollars. Now that has a lot to do with their account size, and for some that might be hundreds, and some that might be thousands rather than tens of thousands. But it all scales, right? And that's the whole point. Okay, opportunity is in the market. Okay. All right, guys and gals, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and click that little bell to be notified of all the videos that put them out. Take advantage of the absolutely amazing steal of $5.95 membership. Okay, while you still can. Hope you're all having a great Thanksgiving weekend. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.